Good morning and welcome to Sports Broadcasting Camp here at Green Lane, PA. Today we'll be talking about our Super Bowl predictions. Start off with James.
So for me, I think it's pretty clear cut. I think the Jaguars are going to make a run at it this year. I think we've only seen Trevor Lawrence improve, so I think he's just really going to improve and lead the team same way he did last year. He's got a new receiver in Calvin Ridley who's really going to show up, and I think he's going to play really great. And he still is Christian Kirk, same as last year, Zay Jones. And he really utilizes all his weapons. He doesn't really just stick to one guy. He really gets around. So, defenses that don't have great depth in their defensive backs are going to struggle against the Jags. And they also have ETN.
This might be a crazy take, but I'm taking the Broncos. Russell Wilson, I can see him making a huge jump from last year. They finally got a logical coach here, and Sean Payton. They really just upgraded on coordinators. Jerry Jeudy's bound for a breakout season along with Cortland Sutton. That's be a dynamic duo. Their defense is already stacked. They have one of the best free safeties in the league in Justin Simmons. They added Frank Clark to the edge. There's nowhere to go up but up for the Broncos.
I'm taking the Giants here. They got great acquisitions during the offseason. With their new and sustainable coach in Brian Dable, I think Daniel Jones will finally be able to develop as a quarterback with both running and passing. And they got Paris Campbell and Darren Waller. Plus their draft picks. I think they will be a great team. We got a question from back left here.
I love your guys' show. I listen all the time. But some of your takes, like the ones today, are absolutely outrageous. You guys didn't even mention the front runners. No one even mentioned the Chiefs, the Bills, the Bengals, the Eagles. Let me throw another team out there. The Baltimore Ravens. They got a really explosive offense, new offensive coordinator. Lamar Jackson's going to get another MVP season. They got OBJ there and a refined defense. What do you think about the Ravens in Super Bowl?
I definitely think they're front runners. This year, with acquisition of OBJ, they also have Mark Andrews and Lamar's dual threat ability. They could definitely make a push.
Yeah, so you mentioned the Ravens. I don't really think they're front runners per se. I think they always do great in the regular season. Lamar always has a great season, but they never seem to get it done in the playoffs. So that's my thing with the Ravens.
Yeah, honestly, if I'm being real, I'm taking them as in third place. I'm taking the Bengals and the Steelers over them in the AFC North. I just don't see the Ravens doing that well.
Oh, we got another question in the back.
So you guys mentioned a lot of good teams, but I'm going to go with the dark horse team here, the Cleveland Browns. When you look at the Cleveland Browns team all around, they really don't have a weak spot. I really think they can make a sneaky push to the Super Bowl. What do you guys think?
I think Deshaun Watson's going to be a little bit iffy to start the season, but I think if he really does get it going into the season, I think they could be a strong team. Yeah, I could agree with that.
I agree with that. I wouldn't say that they're particularly, I'd say, a Super Bowl contender, but I could see them maybe making a playoff push, maybe I'd say first, second round, but nothing more.
I don't see them above 500 here. They're definitely going to be an 8 and 9 team. Watson is going to struggle in the beginning, but I think he'll make a push towards the end. We got one more question.
Colonel Cormac, I got a question for you.
Yes.
You were going with a team that was more disappointing this past season. Russell Wilson didn't perform the way he should have. How do you think with the new acquisition of Sean Payton now coming in as head coach, he's had a lot of experience in the league. How do you think him and Russell will pair and will he improve for us this season and let him next season?
I think we've already really seen in training camp just like how they mesh together, and I think it's just been great because Nathaniel Hackett last year, he just came in and kind of really messed up the Broncos organization overall. Just threw off everybody, but I feel like he's gotten Russell Wilson back to his old Seattle self, and I really see Russell Wilson turning the page this year.
All right. That'll do it for today from Sports Broadcasting Camp at Green Lane. Thank you.